Good evening. Welcome to our first 7th grade concert of the year. This is always a great concert to come and watch. If you think back to their 6th grade concert last year at the end of the year, they did a great job. Tonight they take it to a whole new level. It's going to seem like a completely different group of kids that have maybe been playing for an extra 2 years. It's amazing what they can do in just a couple of short months. So you're going to hear some holiday music tonight, some other music as we get ready for a festival coming up in March. You're going to hear them playing a lot of cool, very cool music with more percussion instruments, more low instruments that we'll talk about more later. So you're going to hear a really great 7th grade band. We are very, very proud of this group. They are quite large, quite rambunctious at times, but they're fun every day to work with, and you're going to hear them play some wonderful music tonight. We're going to start off with Festival of the Gladiators. That last piece was called Anasazi. It's about the Anasazi tribe of Indians that was from the Four Corners area of New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, and Colorado. So we spent some time talking about what that group was, and I know they studied that, I think, in another class, and just kind of trying to imagine what that would sound like. So this piece was trying to depict this ancient Indian tribe that was from the Four Corners area. Before we go on to our march, we want a quick talk about solo and ensemble. This past weekend we had a bunch of students go to solo ensemble at North Branch. If you don't know what that is, the students prepared either a solo or an ensemble, and they went and played for a judge on a Saturday. The judge gave them comments, wrote stuff down, talked to them a little bit, and gave them a rating 1 through 5. 1 being great, 5 being needs a little bit more work. All of our students did wonderful. They represented themselves very well and the school. So we were really proud of them to see them going there and doing such a great job on a Saturday, taking a chance and playing music for themselves and for the school. I want to recognize those students that went to solo ensemble. If they would please stand up. So a round of applause for those students. It's a scary thing to go and do that, especially at their age, to play in front of a retired band director who knows everything about their instrument. They stood in front of them, played their solo or ensemble, got some great comments, so we're really proud of the students that went and did that. Our next piece is going to be Brandy Station March. We're working on march style in a specific way, how they play and make the notes sound. This is going to be something they work on for band festival. So here's Brandy Station March.
Good evening. There's one other thing we want to point out about this group. We're very proud of them and excited about how they're moving along. And one of the things that happens in 7th grade, and some of you know this very well, we try to round out the instrumentation of the band. And so we've asked some of these students to take on a different instrument to make our band complete. And there are several that have done that. And before we actually have them stand up and be recognized, I want you to have a chance to hear the difference. We're just going to play a scale without those special instruments, and then we'll play one with them, and I think you'll be able to hear what a difference it makes in our sound. So, B-flat concert. And helpful to the band. If you've taken on a new challenge with that type of instrument this year, would you please stand, and we're just going to give you a round of applause. Go ahead. So we've got bassoons and tubas, baritones, bass clarinets, tenor sax, bass sax, all those types of instruments help make our band sound complete. All right, thank you. You can have a seat. All right, we've got a little holiday music coming up now. Yes, we've really enjoyed working with these students. We thank you so much for the support that you provided them to make this possible for them to be in our band program. And we are very proud of our band program, all the way from bottom to top. We have had great success and many wonderful bands through the years, and we want this group to continue on that tradition that we're building. So we encourage you to encourage them to continue on in band next year as well. 8th grade band has a lot of even more challenging things to do and a little extra activity going on with them. They get to play for the elementary schools, they get to do the homecoming parade, they get to put on a program for this whole school for holiday season. There's just a number of things that happen in 8th grade that make it interesting. So we hope you'll encourage them to carry on, because each and every one of these students is doing a very good job and would enjoy some wonderful experiences as they move ahead. And of course, we know our high school band program, Mr. Finkbeiner is a part of that, is doing wonderfully, and lots of opportunities for them there. We're going to finish with another holiday number, Sing a Song of Christmas. section in the back. They were playing lots of different things all night. Let's hear it for the percussion section. We tried to help them be well-rounded, so we asked them to do a lot of different jobs and learn all the percussion instruments. Let's have our fourth row stand so you can get a good look at them. Trumpets, bass clarinets, tubas, baritone, trombones are back there. Let's add the third row, which has, go ahead, third row, stand up too, alto saxes, tenor sax, bassoons, trumpets. And our second row is made up of French horns, all important French horns, and alto saxes and clarinets. And our flutes up front. And you guys can be seated. So again, I think you can see why we're very eager to work with these students. They're doing a great job, and thank you for all that you do to help make this possible. I think that's the end. Do you have anything else to share? Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Good evening.